Hello, it's Diana Marchand from dianamarchand.com, and I help women lead healthy, happy lives full of passion and purpose. So I deal with women usually over the age of 40 and 45 basically, but what I want to talk about today is the weight gain. So as you get closer to 50, why you have this weight gain and what you can do about it. So you're probably noticing that you have the weight gain. Things are so much harder to lose than they ever used to be. You might be gaining weight around the midsection, right? Like maybe you were somebody who had more of an hourglass figure, and now that you're getting closer to 50, it's really getting like more like the apple, kind of round in the midsection. And this, of course, makes your clothes fit completely different. So things don't fit you anymore. You don't know what to do. You're not feeling good. Maybe you're experiencing the bloated, the digestive problems, maybe even acid reflux. Maybe you're not sleeping very well at night, over emotional, harder to handle stress, so you feel more stressed and in overwhelm. Well, this is all a part of this phase of life, and it is not fun, but there are some things you can do. And a huge part of it is understanding that this will end, this too shall end. It does, but while you're going through all these fluctuations, there are things that need to change in your life. And now often people think of change as deprivation or change as going to be worse, right? Like sometimes people love the way their life is and they don't want to go through those changes because they view change as something that's going to be hard or negative or something that's going to get worse. Whereas I've always looked at change as positive. Things are going to get better, lead me to somewhere better. So note that it takes that mindset shift too. So what's really going on in your body? Well, there are quite a few things, and I think this is the thing where people get it wrong. So yes, diet is a huge one, and that needs to change a bit also, but we're not talking restriction. We are not talking about cutting calories, okay? That's not what this is all about. Do you need to exercise more? That depends. You need to probably get your body moving, but it doesn't mean you need to exercise hardcore, and I will talk to you about that soon. So we're going to talk about the food, types of exercise, what's going on in your body, what's causing these changes, why it is so hard to lose the weight, and some things you can do about it, right? So what's really going on? Well, the hormonal changes is one. So because your body's producing less estrogen, less progesterone, right? It is going through some changes. And that causes shifts and changes. And you know when kids grow up, they go through changes too. Their body changes, their moods changes. Just think of this as kind of like another adolescence for you. You're going through those teenage years again. And it can feel brutal. It really can. So your body's going through these changes. Your ovaries are producing less estrogen. What can produce the estrogen is your adrenal glands, right? So your adrenal glands are what actually produce the cortisol. So they give you the energy, to get going, right? So your adrenal glands can also produce the estrogen. So when your ovaries are decreasing their production, the adrenal glands, but if you are stressed and tired, your adrenal glands are getting burned out, right? Too much production of cortisol. Your adrenal glands are getting burnt out. Now, also, if you're really stressed out, your body is producing too much insulin, too much cortisol, which bumps up the insulin. So your body, right, is going to put on fat more, right? Increase in insulin. So that is happening too. If your adrenal glands are getting so tired, what else can produce the estrogen is fat. So your body then goes to the fat building process around your midsection, and that will produce more estrogen for your body. So it's trying to balance things, right? So a huge part of what you need to handle is stress. Now, when it comes to exercising, so you think, okay, I've got to watch what I eat and I've got to exercise like crazy. The thing is that your body only understands stress, right? So stress is also caused from lots of exercise. So exercise also causes stress in our body. So if right away, if you're already stressed, you're gaining weight, your hormones are really fluctuating, your adrenal glands are getting exhausted, then you add a whole bunch of exercise on top of that, you are going to get even more stressed. That's going to throw you into the more fat producing area, right? As well as burning you out and decreasing your energy even more. You know, and then of course problems with sleeping. Adrenal fatigue can cause you problems with sleeping. You can be exhausted during the day and then not be able to sleep at night. And of course, again, now when you're not sleeping well, it adds more stress. Your body becomes exhausted, more stress on your body. You may not be absorbing the proper nutrients. Your digestive system could be a problem. And our hormones need nutrients, need minerals especially, so we can produce more hormones. So there's so many things that are going on in your body. And now that can seem like, oh my God, how do I handle all of that? Well, how you handle it is going to determine how much you actually want to do for yourself. So some of the things that you can do that, of course, don't cost anything are definitely is looking at your life, your stressors, what you can decrease that may be stressing you. Now, often, you know, women who go through this, or many times women who do a lot for others. You take on a lot for others. You already maybe have a full-time job. You're already working. You're already taking care of the home. You have a lot of things going on in your life, and you haven't let anything go for years. So here you are, your body's going through all these changes, all this stress, and you haven't let go of anything. So before perimenopause, menopause, you know, you were already a little stressed, going through some things, already probably tired, and then your body's going through all this other stress now. But you haven't let go of anything. So it's almost like hitting a wall. It's too much for your body to handle. You need to start saying no. You need to look at what takes up your time. You need to let go of the things that don't serve you anymore. You need to delegate to other people. You need to let your kids do their own thing. You need to let your husband or spouse do some of their own things, because it's time for you to start taking care of yourself, getting more rest, having more time for you, having times to take nice walks, right? You don't need to right away going to strenuous exercise. You need to work yourself that way, but also you need to develop to get there, to make sure your body is built up again, strong, feeling good, and not feeling exhausted before you get into the harder bouts of exercise, burning more calories. Also about the eating, it doesn't mean you eat a whole bunch of less calories. It's not about calories. It's about what's in the calories you are eating. That is what is so important. What are the nutrients in the food? You need the vitamins, the minerals, the phytochemicals, the essential fatty acids, the amino acids. That is the food for your body. That's the food. A blueberry scone is not food for your body. That's not what your body needs. It looks at the breakdown of what's in the food. So you're not talking about decreasing nutrients. You want to increase nutrients. So of course there's probably things that you need to let go of, like the white flour junk, the scones, the muffins, all of that, which is no calories. It's calories, but it's no nutrients. And it's also those flours and stuff, which again spike your blood sugar levels, right? Can put you into that fat not fat burning, putting on fat in your body, especially at this time of life. You continue to eat those foods, you will continue to put on fat. That's just what's going to happen. It's decreasing the starches, getting rid of the white sugars, the white junk, increasing the nutrients, the really good nutrients, the vegetables, the greens, the good fruits, increasing those juices, smoothies, right? Really learning what foods do I need to eat more of. So when you work in my programs, it's not decreasing stuff. It's what do I need to eat more of? What are some fabulous recipes that I'm going to truly love that I can eat more of, right? So it's not about deprivation. It's also not about exercising your face off, because it's really about kind of looking at yourself and your body, the mind, body, spirit. Because at this phase of life, all of those things need to be considered. If they are not considered, something is going to be really off, and you are not going to feel well. You probably won't lose the weight, and you'll probably continue maybe on a downward spiral. This is the time to get this. You are close to 50. You need to do it now. This is a very, very crucial moment. If you don't, just go to a hospital or spend time in a hospital and take a look around you, because that could be you. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes, really bad arthritis, osteoporosis, things that can completely rock your world and send you off. That's how big this is. So if you want more information and you really are somebody who's like, what can I do? Then please contact me, dianamarchand.com, on my site or Facebook page, Women Creating Healthy Lives with Passion and Purpose, or Diana Marchand, because I have a fantastic program that'll help you do exactly that, get you from where you are now in a step-by-step process showing all the recipes and the meal plans, exactly what you can bring into your life, all the good recipes, the healthy foods, foods you will absolutely love, that'll get you where you want to be, and working towards it, focusing on health, learning what you can do about the stress in your life and rearranging things. You know, thinking about what kind of exercise should I be doing. And like I said, don't worry, it's not craziness. It's not like you have to go completely change your world, but there are some things you need to do. And then there's also things to consider, like getting your hormones checked. You know, there's different energy work you can get done to really, really improve your system. There's bioidentical hormones that you can also begin to take, but it's also about taking one step at a time and seeing how you do. But the best thing you can do for yourself is to do something and take that first step. So just contact me at dianamarchand.com. Take care. Bye.